Hello. Welcome to the Lion's Den, everybody. If you're new to the channel, my name is Leon. Welcome in. Welcome everybody that is subscribed or that finds the channel. This will be the timeless reading. We're going to go backwards for this one. We're going to start with the zodiac sign of Aries in a minute. Okay. Small coffee today, just a small one. Welcome in, Jill. Welcome in, Joe. Welcome in, Diamond. Oh. Messages. Here we go. All right. Welcome in, Anna. Something about the way the cards are shuffling. I'm going to say it right off the bat. Don't force the outcomes. Don't feel stuck on stuff and situations. You know, the victories that may be ahead. It's not something emotionally people are supposed to be attached to right now. Just keep the wheels spinning. Focus on like very independent energy. And as you're building, don't let your emotions get the best of you towards the change. Whether it's a love situation or you just feel like things haven't been working out, or some of you, I get the energy, a lot of things might have been stressing you out. This is a little collective. This is not Pisces. A little bit of a collective. The answer is don't have those thoughts. Release those thoughts. Some of you could just be waiting to see the outcome change, the shift. Now we're going to start the zodiac sign of Pisces. Around a minute. Let's call it a minute 40, minute 45. Give me 1 second. Okay. It's a timeless message for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I got to sit here for a second and really think about which one I want to. I'm going to start with the death, with this first for some reason. I just feel drawn to that. So, what's here? What's here for the zodiac sign of Pisces? What's the message for Pisces? Sun, moon, or rising? Some of you, I get the energy without having to use the tarot. If you don't know, I'm a psychic medium. I use these to, basically to interpret what I feel. And I don't read that. I'll read them a little logically, but mostly I go off of pure feeling, emotions, logic, and common sense. But here we go. Some of you, I get the energy. It's like some of you could be tired of waiting to see things shift in your favor, move in your favor even. Some of you, it's a love situation too. I get a lot of love on it. Feeling it like, when is it going to show up, or is it ever going to show up? Here we go. Pisces. Others of you could be some of you that are feeling that way. One thing I see you doing is trying to focus a lot more on your career for the next several months, maybe 3 or 4 even. Let's see. What are the messages? Timeless messages for the zodiac sign of Pisces. What do you want me to tell Pisces? Okay, Pisces. I get also some of you are feeling like you're very unsure if you want to commit to love right now. So if you're in that energy where you're like, do I really want to play with it? It's probably I just feel like you can't make a decision. All right. There you go. Here we go. Let's go. Pisces. What's the timeless message for Pisces? Some of you are going to have to get ready to play with new chapters. Make the decision. Make that decision. Two of Swords reversed and the World. Some of you, that could also mean you might have traveled and seen something or done something, whether it's with friends or family. Here we go. Pisces. What's the timeless message for Pisces? I just feel like you're upset, or you don't want to. Some of you, I get the energy like you're upset, or you don't want to feel the wrong judgment when it comes to love. It's like you really want to have the faith and trust in a situation, and you're really wanting it to see it guide through. I get like guide through. Some of you are really at that energy of I want to manifest it. I really want this to manifest or come towards me. This just makes me feel like emotionally you are attached to that, and you may think about it a lot. The movement of it happening, maybe even it not showing up, or the lack of communication. I'm going to tell you, it feels like it's a love reading for you. It feels like it feels very stagnant. Like you just feel like, what's the deal here? And you don't want to be emotionally upset when it comes to these victories or your happiness. You're getting some of the collective reads coming out on your energy. Hold on. I feel like travel. Clarify the Chariot. This one first. Others of you, if you don't, so you guys got like a love and trust situation going on is what it's showing me. Some of you, it's, can I trust the situation to move forward or go towards? Others of you, it's the Eight of Cups and balance. Like, do I walk away from it? Is that how I get balance? Back and forth. Like, do I leave it in the cold? Try not to have the anxiousness about it. Go to the bottom. And it's the anxiousness of, it's the anxiety or the anxiousness of building with a love situation. Some of you, it's just about letting it happen again. Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Anything else for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Others of you, it's just more or less not wanting to stress about love, multiple offers in general. Very not wanting to be stressed towards it. I also get this weird energy of let it get in the way. The Page of Wands is not letting something get in the way. Not really wanting to be feeling out of sorts. This is your card. So it's like the messages I'm getting is it's like you want love, but you're not sure if you're going to move towards it or if you're making the right choice, whatever that's about. And I feel like you think about this a lot or feel this a lot within inside of yourself, Pisces. For the zodiac sign of Pisces, I'm going to move over to the other deck, see what I get for you guys. All right. I see somebody out there. Somebody's probably going to go for a long drive. I see one of you, somebody out there. I just see you taking off or driving, whether it's unexpected or it was planned. I feel more planned energy on that. Here we go. Let's go. Just see traveling energy on the Pisces right now. Here we go. Some of you, it's whether to make the decision to do it. Here we go. Pisces. Timeless. What do we have? Zodiac sign of Pisces. Get it. Oh my God. Here we go. Pisces. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Pisces? Timeless. What do you want me to say? It's going right into the same theory, kind of like when it comes to love, not trying to feel the imbalance or be hung up on it, maybe even drained by it emotionally. Oh my God, as I said that, drained by it emotionally, that's the one that didn't want to go back in. Some of you are aware of this too. Go to the next card. So it's like you're back and forth on if it's worth the effort. I get like you guys have a very strong love reading. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Pisces. So you're really, the message that it's showing me is you may have been in in a previous situation where it lacked communication or, trust, the right communication, or just in something that I hung on to it for too long energy in your reading, and you were very attached to it, like in a love situation. I feel like you've gotten truth and clarity on it, but at the same time, you've made a decision not to stress about the things that you may not have been told or the lies you found out in a situation. For a while, I think it took a little bit of time for you to release this, to kind of move away from it. A lot of you, every time you would have to do that, it would focus on like the trying to adjust how you feel, what you can work with, what is worth working with. Also seeing what isn't worth working with or walking towards. Some of you, it could have been a fire water sign, by the way, is what I'm getting. Fire or water sign. Whatever sign it may have been, they may have not been very emotionally receptive when it came to speaking to you. Here we go. And I feel like you got tired of it. Some of you, it was more or less seeing your value and saying, I have to walk away from something, and take care of what I can take care of, strive for balance in that matter. I do get that you're waiting on happiness and the arrival and change of it. I don't feel like I'm reading. I feel like I'm reading what you've been through, and you're like, it's behind you. This is behind you. Emotionally, you're not willing to go backwards or sacrifice working something out with whatever relationship you're not willing to do it, is what the cards are telling me. You're not willing to do it. At one time, you may have wanted to build with it, but I think you learned about a situation and unattached yourself from it. Give me something else for Pisces. You moved on. It's telling me you've moved on, and you're going to have to move on. I feel like the message is just trust yourself that things can show up or arrive at your door, whether you meet them or you just have to be patient with the outcome. Hold on. Some of you, it's about knowing to make that decision. To clarify that. Some of you had to make the decision and recognize the situation you dealt with was unhealthy, was toxic, wasn't worth the growth. It was a love situation, by the way, that I feel like you've moved away from. You've separated your energy from it. You recognize you can't celebrate with it. Others of you are awaiting brand new communication, the excitement of it, while focusing on career or the home style life. A lot of the home style life. So you could be busy doing your own thing, and that's when it comes a knocking kind of energy is what I'm seeing on you. Anything else? Shuffle one time. Anything else for Pisces? Show me something. I just get your so a lot of you, I feel like a lot of you are ready to invest in something new, not something that's already fallen off. A lot of you have open passion and excitement for it as well, is what this shows me. And emotionally, you're probably aware of this. Also aware of what wasn't working out or who had to be cut out, who it wasn't working with, who needed to be blocked or not to communicate. While you're doing this, I feel like you're focused on stability and trying to stay open-minded. This is what I see for Pisces. All right, let's go to the next zodiac sign. All right, we're going to go backwards and we're going to stick with water. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to do Aquarius. We're going to go completely backwards today. Aquarius will be up in a second. Welcome in. Thanks for being here, ladies and gentlemen. I turned my microphone down, so if I sound low, it's so you don't hear the card smacking so hard. That way you don't have to turn the volume down. Maybe you can have it up at the level you like. All right, my coffee's pretty much gone. They put too much ice in it. But I came prepared. Yeah, this actually tastes really good. I like the taste of mango, like a lot. And this tastes like a citrus energy drink I used to drink. This is very caffeinated, not... All right, for all those that are like, the sugar, zero sugar. I don't know how much I believe that, but there's a hell of a lot of caffeine in it. I like the taste of it. It didn't give me much of a zing as much as the red one that I tried. They make a blue one I want to try, but I haven't tried it. Here we go. Blue raspberry. I want to try that. I think I'm going to be sticking with the mango, though. We'll see. All right, Aquarius. It's a timeless message for Aquarius. It's a timeless message for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Here we go. Two more. Before I even read the tarot, some of you, I just feel the energy, like you're just going with the flow of things. I get like a strong wanting to maintain situations around you, knowing that's the right effort to go towards. All right, we're going to start reading. Some of you may feel like there's a certain individual, a person you're hoping doesn't come back, or if they did, you didn't really want to talk to them or listen to what they have to say, something like that, whatever. Here we go. I just get like emotionally, you don't want anybody to get in the way of, or you don't want to stumble over anything, especially if it's been something that made you feel like, can I trust it? Whether it was a man, you're just not wanting to stress over it. Maybe even the reconciliation energy of a situation that's already ended. I don't feel like you're willing to go towards this. I get like, I've already made this decision. The Two of Coins reversed. I've already made this decision. Whether they come towards you and reach out or tried to work their way towards you, whether it was, social media, phone, whatever, however they try to come towards you, I just don't see you doing it. I feel like you've left an investment behind you. Give me something else for Aquarius. Why is that reversed? If these want to come out, I'm going to give them to you. Give me something on that for Aquarius. On the two I'm staring at. Some of you, it's like you had to accept a harsh reality. Three of Swords reversed and the Queen of Swords, or if they were to come towards you, I feel like you've already conquered this. This feels like you've done this already. The Wheel of the Magician. I feel like that's your way of kind of stepping up or knowing and emotionally not wanting to open up towards the individual. Some of you, I feel like it's a man that if he tried to come towards you, you would, like if he tried to rush towards you, you'd get on a horse and try to run away. He'd probably be like, well, why? Or I get that the person you've dealt with might not be having the clearest judgment around you in a relationship. Whether you're a woman and woman, man and man, it don't matter to me. Here we go. I do feel like they wanted to communicate or rush in towards you, though. This is what the cards are showing, too. Let's go. Could be an air fire sign. Definitely an air fire sign. That I feel like you've put it behind you. I've moved on from I'm moving on to better celebrations, balance with the Eight of Swords to the Five. Clarify it. Show me something. I just don't see you putting up with something, a situation. It does feel like something you were invested in. Some of you, this has to do with a lover or family, separating a little bit from like the dramas of it, whatever. Here we go. Wanting to see things change, not wanting to focus on anything that feels that. So some of you could also feel like others basically have been trying to put their emotions on you. I just get this. They've been trying to stress you out with burdens or make you feel attached to the burdens that burden them, whoever that's for. You could definitely be a sun or a sun sign or a moon. I'm going to say moon for some reason. Have moon energy. Be like a moon Aquarius. Show me something for Aquarius. it just repeats itself. I have to be like the high priestess, the moon. I feel like secretly somebody know. I feel like you know. Honestly, I feel like the high priestess, the moon card. I feel like you know. There's a situation around you that tries to drag you. I get this drag you in energy, wants to drag you in towards it. I don't feel like you're falling for it. You might see through it. Some of you either try to ignore it or you will. The person, if this makes any sense to somebody out there, the person that could do this could feel like all the weight's on their shoulders, so they're trying to put it on, project it on you. Whether it could be something they take care about, and they want your help, or it could be something of the sort. I get this weird energy where it's like, hold on. They just feel the lack of help. Somebody around you may feel like so they could feel like they're not getting. They could be having career issues. Whoever the energy is around you, their career could be like not doing so hot. Something about the career or the work that they're doing, it feels like a collapse. Every time I get earth energy or pentacle energy, everything's reversed. Them wanting to fight for balance or judgments of it. They may not communicate it all to you. I think they let that bother them, and then they try to come towards you and just throw their stress at you, expecting you to catch it like a baseball's mitt, whatever that's about. Ugh. I don't know. Just watch out for energy like that, and don't lose any sleep. Don't lose any sleep over this situation. Just see it for what it is. Some of you may have to be careful of not being defensive and just focusing on where you could be right now. If that shows up around your energy, already has. Some of you, I feel like it's already that's already happened. I just get like it's already happened. Energy around you, and it's trying to continue. Give me something else for the zodiac sign of Aquarius, please. Okay. Aquarius. What's the timeless message for Aquarius? What do you got for them? This person could be a Virgo or a Capricorn is what I'm picking up, or have earth energy. Whatever it is, that earth, maybe earth, water. I just get like a little bit of frazzled energy on that situation. Let's see what we get. Here we go. It's a timeless message for Aquarius. Sun, moon, or rising. I love when it does that. I want to know what that card is. When it flips out, when my finger like knocks it out. Some of you could be waiting for some news as well. That's different. Waiting for some news, or somebody's waiting to hear you make a decision around your energy. Clarify that and why it's reversed. I'm asking something specific. One more. Be careful with communication around you, Aquarius. Some of you may get fraudulent or I just feel like negligence. Watch out for people, like a bee sting kind of situation. Watch out for that. I'm going to be real with you on this, with what I'm seeing. I asked specific stuff while I was doing the shuffle. I was like, does Aquarius need to worry about anything coming at them being non-legit? For the sun to be reversed, I'm going to tell you yes. I'm going to tell you, you may have to trust the situation or the judgment, especially with communications. I just feel like somebody's not going to play fair or tell the truth. Let's keep going. I feel like that's coming in. I don't feel like, it may have already happened for some of you. I feel like you need to watch out for that. That does feel like future. Don't let anybody get to the best of your emotions either right now. Don't tell them too much of what you're planning. Something about it's better not to let somebody know what you're planning right now. Keep it to yourself. Keep it a secret. Others of you, I get something where, like, if you say too much, this is different. I get something, whether this is career related, hobby related, whatever this is for you. If you were to say too much, somebody may try to pull the rug out from underneath you, is what I'm seeing. Watch out for that. I don't really care for that. I feel like while you're just be careful, because I feel like somebody isn't wanting to play fair or truthfully with something that you've built or understand for yourself. Some of you, it's about the emotional things you speak to or the investments ahead. Just watch out for the things you invest in ahead, because I don't feel like you're going to get a lot of truth and clarity from this person. I just feel like somebody's trying to take your energy or get into you, basically use you. That feels like a user energy, like somebody wants to use you for your ideas, maybe even your victories ahead. Clarify it. Whether this is somebody trying to return, whether somebody tried to return, or somebody just doesn't really emotionally respect you. Whatever it is, every time I try to pick up the energy, the emotions on this situation, it feels kind of hot and cold. I'm going to tell you, it feels hot and cold. It's kind of sickening. Whoever it is, whatever the energy is, I feel like you're going to see it trying to, if it's a career thing, I feel like you're going to see it try to move towards you. It doesn't feel, whether this is, so some of you, it feels like it's not, there's not trustworthy energy all over this. Communication. The very deceptive communication or action. Something about the action. Whether somebody's doing this and running with the energy, I feel like they're hiding behind a mask. So somebody's trying to pretend they're doing something good, when really I feel like they're causing chaos, more corruption than they need to. It definitely feels like it's around career. I'm done. It definitely feels like it's around career as well. It feels like it's definitely around career, and it's like a control situation. Somebody wants control. They may love trying to be ahead of the outcome, centerfold attention. I feel like they don't care about anybody's thoughts, and they struggle to change or open up emotionally. What the is this? This is what I'm getting. And I feel like you just got to be cautious of that, not stress about that or get any anxiety over it. Maybe not even give much love to it. See it for what it is. Identify it and don't emotionally let it bother you or get in your way of things that you want to see work out with balance. Huh. All right. Anything else? I want to see if I can get anything else. I'm just going to let them jump. Some of you may have had to move either you've been wanting to move or you're gonna move. Some of you did move. Others of you, I feel like you're going to move. You're working towards that. Some of you are trying to figure out where to move. Others of you, emotionally, you're not gonna. The reconciliation energy. I feel like that's cut. Like you're done with that. Death card. You're probably a woman, by the way, that doesn't have patience for a situation that's been put behind them. Something about cut free of change to go for balance and focus on stability and where I'm gonna live. And then you show up. That's what I got. I feel like you're not gonna be worrying or stressing about love or career, or that's what you're aiming to do right now. That's what I got for Aquarius. All right, let's keep going. Career could also be looking good for you very soon. Some of you, the messages that I might have missed on the bottom of the other deck over here, career could be getting better. You could be feeling more fulfilled with career soon. And look at on the other side, Queen of Pentacles. All right, here we go. Capricorn. Here we go. Oh, I lost the comments. What's the message? Timeless message for Capricorn. What do we have for you? Capricorn. Here we go. Capricorn. I feel like trying to stay productive, not only with work, but with faith. Some of it's judgments, or I'm going to say judgments or endings. Some of you are focused on the investments ahead and not wanting to stress over them as well. Some of you are aware of this. It's two men in those cards, but I feel this is like a woman who takes care of a lot. I just get that energy and doesn't want to feel the burdens or caged by a situation. Could be a mother that feels like she's had to do a lot or walk towards a lot on her own as well. Not wanting to stress about fortune or happiness. Some of you, I got to put this at the top, getting over the past situations in life. Here we go. Ooh, I'm gonna say it. Some of you may have also, while you've been investing in yourself, in like your own, like whatever you're working towards, it feels like a career and a home balance. You've also had a lot of thoughts, passionate thoughts. Yeah, you probably hide those. Probably don't talk about them. I feel like you keep that stability inside of yourself. I feel like you're trying to focus on work more than that. I just get this back and forth pull, though. You really, really are like want to see it show up or be available. Something about be available. Why is the X here? I'm going to tell you, it could have. This tells me it's just repeating what I'm feeling. I feel like if it hasn't been there, you're a single Capricorn. You're just awaiting the arrival, the communication to pick up. Look at this, the communication to pick up. Others of you are focusing on releasing things of the past that might have felt like they were out of your control, or that you knew it wasn't healthy to obsessive or emotionally stay attached to. Okay? So wait a minute. It's telling me there's an earth, fire, or air sign that emotionally I just feel like you don't want to move towards. You're not willing to work with earth, fire, or air sign. You're moving on. 3 of Wands. You have like, I gotta stay out of that energy. I can't let this bother me. The world. You could also, some of you, I've been getting this for you for a while. You could be traveling soon, doing some travels. Oh, some of you, if you travel, it could bring in the excitement of fun. You could see the excitement of fun or needing to make the decision if you entertain that fun. Lovers, Tower. Give me something else for Capricorn. What else do we have for the zodiac sign of Capricorn? Looks like a good time. That did not feel like stick around energy the way that came out at all. It looked more like a good time. Let the good times roll kind of energy. But it also looked like would you allow it was what the tarot was showing. Hold on. Let's see what we get. I'm still on the same tarot deck. Let's go. Get a little bit more. If it reminded you of something that you've already dealt with, I don't feel like you would entertain it. I just get like you won't entertain it. Some of you, the answer is if it reminds you of something you've already invested in, you say no to it. I don't feel like you want to deal with something that throws you out of balance right now. A lot of you have recognized or identified this from past situations. That's what I'm seeing. Definitely could be a fire energy around you, water energy, maybe air energy. And I also feel like you're respecting your emotions a little bit more, or putting people in timeout a little more, not being emotionally receptive, laying the line down kind of energy, accepting things and not having the communication to certain things. Focusing on your responsibilities, being met halfway, something like that too. When it comes towards love or finances. Some of you could be eventually traveling for work or needing to make that decision as well, is what it's showing me. Let's go to the other cards for you. Here we go. Capricorn. Capricorn in a second. What's here for Capricorn? Some of you guys, I'm going to tell you, emotionally, I think you do invest in your feelings or how you feel. And I do feel like the Capricorn watching this, whether you're a lady or a man, I do feel like it's not, you're just waiting for something to change. Shift. Hold on. Something about waiting to see better things show up. Like what? Show me in the cards. What are they waiting for? Turnaround. Turn of events to start going forward you. Or the risk of it. Why is this here in reverse? And you keep showing me that, but why? I get an energy like if it doesn't excite you, you don't want to work with it or let it come near you. Emotionally, you'll cut off from it or you'll make that decision. You're not really going to let things get to you right now, is what I'm feeling like. I feel like you're going to trust your insight, your insides, your insight, your gut feelings. I don't see you wanting to be emotionally burdened. And if you are, I feel like what happens is you cut it out immediately. I feel like, I feel like you do this. I feel like you've learned a lot from past situations that might really cause trauma or hurt. I feel like you've learned a lot and you're not going to let that come back towards you. I do get something about you wanting to see celebrations and happiness, though, show up. Something like you want to see that show up. Build. Show me something. Some of you, it's a matter of I won't hit rewind. It's like I won't hit rewind. A lot of you also are working at not letting your thoughts get the best of you, or having the wrong thoughts, or emotionally stressing about the things you've already been through in the past. That's what it's telling me. I just feel like you've kind of, you have a very, I've accepted it, and I want to conquer a new relationship energy. Like I want to move towards a new relationship. I want to see new communication, brand new. To me, that's like brand new communication. A lot of you have given this thought, and I see you willing to go towards very new communication. If this is for you, you're not wanting to deal with an ex. If I'm getting you right, you're more or less thinking forward. You're not thinking, let me reconcile. I don't feel that at all in this reading. I feel like you don't want to be pampering something you've already dealt with. That's what I'm seeing. I don't see you hung up on it. I see, you know what I'm saying? I see you wanting to invest in changes. Some of you, it's career changes and the fun that can show up. Or some of you are very in tune right now to manifesting that too, is what it's showing me. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to say this. Some of you, your thoughts could be very powerful, so use them to your advantage for the zodiac sign of Capricorn. Okay, Sagittarius. Your thoughts or ideas, definitely Capricorn. Let's go to Sagittarius. Here we go. Let's hear for Sagittarius. What do we have for Sagittarius? Got to shuffle it way more than that. Sagittarius. What do you want me to say to them, timeless? Some of you aren't wanting to feel fragile at this time, whatever that's about. Could be with the things that you've let, the outcomes that you've had to face or see happen in life. So for some of you, it's the lessons. Could be battles, whether it was career related, money saving, or having enough money behind you, the outcomes, the judgments. Clarify anything you can for Sag. Wow. Sagittarius. A lot of you guys right now, I get this, like I want to just continue to manifest inner balance and inner peace around you, Sagittarius. I feel like you guys are going to bat for that, or Spirit's doing it behind the scenes. The Two of Coins to the Moon card. I feel like I feel like you're getting really, really good communication or structured communication, alliance with yourself and with the power of manifestations. Some of you also got to not stress about the things that didn't work out. Look at this. I feel like you got to not stress about the things that didn't work out for some of you Sagittariuses. I feel like that helps you get more of this energy. Honestly, I really feel like that gives you that. Give me something else. Not wanting to feel emotionally guarded or left behind. I just feel like you guys are in a pivotal, let me cut out the noise energy. You have a very, like, I know that I have to just trust the situation or trust myself in the situation, whether it had something to do with love or just past. I feel like you're really striving for balance. Clarify why that's here. Whoa, that went off the table. This is going to be specific. This won't be everybody that's Sagittarius, but it's some of you. The balance is accepting, you know, being practical with new things to show up, um, generate them. I get a hold back energy. Somebody holds back from doing this emotionally, from working on it. Somebody may not trust a love situation, or if it's even in if it's on site scene kind of energy as well. Others of you are recognizing it's probably not the right way to go about feeling. I feel like going the right way about feeling, working, or thinking. Clarify that. A lot of you could be trying not to let the thoughts get the best of you right now, or the direction you want to head in. Career related. Career and emotions. You have a strong career and emotional read. Some of you don't want to see things go south, whether it's health or investments as well. I feel like I don't know why, but somebody needs to really focus on the transition of the things that can unfold, things that are going to put a smile on your face, that are going to take place and build towards victories. And I feel like you've been working towards this. I feel like you've been working toward this and trying not to be distracted as well. Others of you just been waiting to see the changes in love, or if it's going to show up. The passion for a situation. Is it going to come in? Some of you, it's identifying, I needed to make that decision for myself. That's what it said. This is what I get out of this. That's what I see for Sagittarius. Let's keep going. Definitely could have been an air or fire sign if you were thinking of another sign for you. Could have been air or fire that this made sense to you about, whatever that's about. Let's go, Scorpio. Scorpio. Here we go. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio could be all about excitement and risks, trying out new things, meeting new people, enjoying themselves, from the first two cards that wanted to show up. Others of you, Scorpios, could be trying to invest in who you feel you can trust at this time, whatever that's about. Wanting truth and clarity on who to work with or what you can trust. Show me something for them. Others of you could be trying to invest in building on your own. I get this, like, I need to allow things to be what they need to be. Clarify anything for Scorpio. I just feel like you're really striving for things that are going to make you happy. The Sun card, the Nine of Pentacles reversed. Something about also not wanting things to get in the way. Not wanting things to get in the way of the investments that you're going after, or working towards manifestation and building. I also think you're going to get balance and just feel like you're working on it at this time. Some of you are focusing on what and who to work with, or what is worth if it makes sense. If it makes sense to go towards it like that. Hold on. Show me something else for Scorpio. So it's people. It's people. Some of you, it's wondering if they're trustworthy to be around you. This is what it is. I feel like some of you are going to be very attentive. I've got like very attentive energy. You also may keep it to yourself a little bit. Stay tight-lipped about this. I feel like if it doesn't feel like you can trust it, you just move on. This doesn't feel like it's as much love as friendships, platonic stuff. This feels like a platonic reading. Like I'm reading the friendships. Others, not even others. Some of you Scorpios. What I'm going to say is, I really feel like you're going to focus on you basically career advancement or staying attached to. I get like becoming more seen or making more money. And there you are. If something comes in and it wants to have some fun, it's not, you're not, I don't see you doing it. I really don't see Scorpio doing it. Your cards are telling me you say no. You may turn something down. You may not find it exciting or appealing emotionally or want to move towards it. I don't feel like you want to rush towards it. I'm getting no. Every time I see move towards it, it's no. Some of you also had to leave something behind that felt damaging, or you won't commit to something that wants to move towards you. So you could have an energy around you that wants you to come towards you, and you're not communicating or willing to communicate with them or accept the love offer. I feel like you're putting the brakes on it, or you found out the person was very deceptive, lacked balance in their life, probably from the past, and you don't want it to disrupt the connections you can create or the emotional happiness you can move towards. That's what I see for you. And I feel like you need to trust that. Here we go. I feel like if you don't need to trust that, you're already doing that. For the justice to be reversed. Some of you are already doing that, committing to that energy. Let's keep going. Scorpio. All right. What's the energy for Scorpio? That's weird. The Hangman came flying out and landed on my crystal angel deck. Huh. I'm going to leave it there. Literally, like, bounced off my hand, made it up this high on top of a pendulum. We'll leave it there. Ooh. I see it. Some of you Scorpios are all set. I see what this is saying. Now I get the message here. This may not be all of you, but some of you, you're going to know if this is your message because it's going to be something you figured out happened. I feel like emotionally, you're not going to let somebody mess with your balance, your love for oneself, the integrity you have. I feel like you're like, nope, you can go. You and your dick kind of energy. I feel like you're like, nope, I'll cut you out, or I did cut you out for a reason. Let's get to the reason. I feel like they were putting their dick in other people. I'm going to be real. I feel like they were working with other people or sticking their dick where it didn't belong over and over again. I get like a fucking, like it's a goddamn merry-go-round. That's what I'm feeling off of those three cards. You might have had to kick them out or just stay away from their energy too. Definitely could be a woman, by the way, that had to say, breaks. Nope, nope, nope. So you're not the one for me kind of energy is what I'm getting. You're not the one for me. I'm not going to fight for you. I'm going to fight for my own kingdom or independence, my own real thing. I have to make this decision because you lie, cheat, and steal too much. Ooh, okay, let's go. I honestly feel like you had the right clarity behind the situation. And I do feel like you're a woman, maybe a man. Some of you could be men because most of the cards are back and forth, women, men. But I feel the energy of a woman. I had to recognize this, discover the clarity, accept the outcome, not move towards it. I don't feel like you want to move towards it at all. No. See what it is. I'm going to tell you, I feel like you felt like it was investing in everything but you. That's like other women. It doesn't seem like you're tolerating it now or that they live with you. I feel like it's behind. I'm going to tell you, I feel like whatever it is, I feel like it's dealt with and gone. It was a connection that may have shared the bed as well. It's definitely a connection you may have shared a home or a bed with. I got the house here. I got the man that's left out in the cold. Whether you stayed over his house a lot or he came to yours or you lived together, something like that. I feel like the patience just came to a complete halt. Complete change. I feel like you discovered who they truly were, kind of energy. Clarify the Sun card. Yeah, and I see that you wanted to continue to grow or build, establish something, create something, energy. And you weren't going to let something get in the way of your happiness if it didn't feel like it was treating you correctly. I feel like you said no to that. And there you are, Death card. I feel like you said no and you trusted the faith or yourself in the process. Cutting a situation out, it feels like a love connection. Or you might have had to accept that it wasn't the right love connection if you weren't the one to cut them out. If they cut you out. Some of you might have had to accept it wasn't the one for you. That's what I feel all over that message. It wasn't the one for you. No matter what. There's too much games. I feel too many games in that reading, and it's getting on my nerves. All right, let's keep going. Here we go. All right. Banners. Libra. Libra. Libra in a second. I hope you get a lovely message, Libra. I think your messages have been kind of harder. I don't know. I haven't paid attention to the last message I gave you, but I think they've been harder than most. A couple have been hitting home or hitting hard or something. We'll see. I hope you get something good. Who knows? We'll see. Why do I feel like somebody's either entertaining buying a property or selling a property? Making a commission, making money off of property, a Libra? What? I don't know. Let's keep going. You could be very focused on stability. I also get this weird cleaning energy, cleansing energy. How do I feel? Libra, that you showed up. Some of you, it's about an investment, wanting to invest in the right, whether it's a person or property, going out for more of it. This is different. I'm going to run with it if this feels like I'm getting new energy on you or seeing something different. Clarify something for Libra. Others of you, it's not wanting to stress about. I get stress on this woman like crazy. So some of you are wanting to make more money and doing okay. Others of you are looking for the right investment or making sure it's there. But let's keep going. Oh, what is it? Some of you are trying to figure out what's worth being productive towards. on the second row. I've got two different storylines. Continue this one. There could be a Libra out there that's worried about the changes or the outcome of a situation as well, and really holding back from feeling the feelings of a situation, emotionally not trying to let it get to them. I feel like they don't want it to get to them, this energy on the bottom. I feel like they're trying to move out of that energy, and they know that's what they need to do. Go to the top. Clarify that for the top. Show me. I feel like the top row is very productive or gonna make more money. So you're like a line 1 or a line 2, or you're getting both. Somebody's stressed about it, and the other person's doing well with it. Clarify anything. Stay on the top for a second. Show me something on the top. Clarify it. Some of you on the top, you're not worried about the wrong communication right now or experience. I feel like you're staying more productive and trying to balance building more goal oriented right now, focused on career. Go back to the bottom. What are you trying to learn? So some of you, it's like you know it's going to work and it's going to work. The other side of Libra, I'm getting two different weird readings here. The other side of Libra is trying to make sure they make the right choices, that they work with the right situation, or they build with the right situation. What? Give me more for the bottom. What is this? Not wanting to be stuck with where you go or build. Something about not trying. So the bottom row is kind of in a suspenseful energy. Also, I do get, I don't know why, but the second row, I get somebody's afraid of something. Hold on. What are you afraid of? The direction of happiness showing up emotionally. Maybe even having enough money. Being able to afford the bills. Somebody could be struggling with bills. I feel like somebody's struggling with bills, maybe bills, health, bills and health on the bottom. Trying to get strong about it. I feel alone. You're probably single on the bottom row. Probably been single a long time. I just get on the bottom row. Somebody stresses about health and career more than a love outcome. Go to the top. What is this? And on the bottom, on the top, if it feels like it can't be trustworthy, I don't feel like it's going to really bother you. This could be for both. I feel like this is for both are doing this emotionally. I feel like you're mirroring. If you're only getting one side of this, I feel like you're both mirroring that energy. You're not being stuck in that. I don't feel like that's what you're worried about. I feel like you're moving out of that energy. Let's go to the next deck. I honestly don't remember what I told you the last time I read, so I don't know how much that's similar, different. No clue. Let's keep going. Libra. What's here for Libra? Timeless. Make this timeless. Only 3 for you for whatever reason. Okay, whatever. If something doesn't excite you, Libra, I feel like you understand that. feel like you understand that at this time. Page of Coins reversed, Eight of Swords reversed, Knight of Swords reversed, you reversed. I feel like you only want to play with things that excite you right now when it comes to love investments. Some of you don't want to feel the imprisonment of being left out in the cold or having to tally up that decision. Very cautious with yourself or your heart right now, or the outcomes around you. I'm getting the outcomes around you, Libra. I feel like you're being very cautious, and some of you are manifesting towards your dreams or going through a little bit of an awakening, getting strong messages or making the right decisions for yourself. Maybe even fighting for yourself more than fighting for love right now. If it throws you off balance, I feel like you tell it no, or you keep a distance from it. I don't feel like you want to be wearing a mask. I don't think you'll let it stick around. I think you'll see through the BS. Something about you'll see through the BS. You won't let it come towards you. You won't build with it. I get this like train wreck energy, like you don't want to deal with a train wreck. This is strange. Here we go. A lot of Libras, I feel like you're going to be very, very career focused. Some of you will open up to the excitement of a love situation. Clarify the Page of Cups. The communication of it, maybe. I'm going to say for some of you that it could be closer to you than you expect. The person or the outcome that somebody you communicate isn't that far away. I'm getting that kind of energy on this. It could be like somebody's close by. I don't feel like it's a reading where you're at a distance. You could be back and forth with your thoughts and your emotions on if you can trust it. I feel like you're back and forth. Like, do I commit to a situation? Do I work with it? Do I let it around me? Do I play with it? And I feel like this has been on your feelings and thoughts for a while. Clarify the Chariot. Faith wanted to come out. It's coming out. Clarify the Faith card. Some of you are just letting things. I get like you're just going to let things happen. If it's meant to show up, it's meant to show up. Or if he is, something about if he is. You've already made that decision, it says. Some of you, if it causes you any anxiety, again, I bet you, no. You're like, no. You're like, hell no. No, I'm not going to work with it. I feel like you won't work towards it. Some of you, it's a matter of letting it get in the way. I see you not doing it. Something about if it gets in the way, you're not having it. So Libra's like, nope, I'm not doing that. Clarify. It's like the investments you've dealt with. You're not going to let the investments you've dealt with get in the way of where you want to be. And I feel like you've been doing this for quite some time. You're probably single. I get single energy. Awaiting the arrival of a new connection. But staying focused on not being taken away from what you're trying to work towards, but still wanting to see things come in for a happier outcome. The patience that you may have for a situation or accept, I gotta tell you with this, I feel like it may rush in or just surprise you. You may get surprised with truth and clarity of a situation. Some of you had to identify with the past situation and let it be what it was as well for Libra. Very specific, but some Libras out there may not want to work with somebody that they know. It's like, I know what you've done energy, whatever that's about. Not wanting to revisit it. Let's go to the next sign. Virgo. Virgo. Oh, I just moved some signs around. Shoot. Did I? Yes, I did. See if I can fix that. Oh, no, no, no. Hold on, everyone. I'll fix them later. Just get them in enough of an order to where I can do it right. There we go. Virgo. Here we go. Some of you Virgos could be trying to, I get like a start fresh energy. I also get an energy, not really wanting to, I feel like what you're figuring out what's going to, like what to go towards, or what's going to work out for me. Look at this. You are figuring this out. What are the correct changes? Huh. Something about what to work with and what not to, what to move with, what's going to work, what's not. What should I move towards, whether it's a love investment. Clarify that. So I really feel like some of you are discovering that you had to move away from a situation that wasn't working. Hermit, Tower reversed, move on. Maybe it was a love situation. It was a love or career, something you're committed to that you had to learn and experience. Maybe to start valuing yourself, accept the changes, not hold on to the burdens, and focus on the victories for the zodiac sign of Virgo. I feel like it fell on my lap. I feel like you got to trust this process. I don't feel like you will reconcile with somebody either right now. This is reversed. And I'm putting it near the lovers. There's no action being taken, or something about you may feel like somebody lacked passion around you, or being emotionally upfront and real, whatever that's about. Let's keep going. Clarify it. Wow. What is it? What is it? What is it? This is the last. You have a specific energy, like I just don't want things to get in my way. Easiest way to do that is not to be bound to things you can manifest. Emotionally detach from them, focus on happy emotions. Some of you are working towards career balance, life balance, and career. Might have even had to cut the distance from a man or a woman. I feel like a lot of you, it's a man that somebody you moved on from. Why did you move on from somebody? What's going on? Clarify why. What? They just needed to go. They just headaches. You might have dealt with somebody that wasn't worth building with, caused too many headaches. Very either dramatic or very unemotionally intelligent. I hate to say that, but that's a narcissist that you're not building with, you're done with. I think emotionally you see it for what it is. I just get a weird, I want life balance energy on this reading for you guys. Some of you also want to see love come towards you. Page of Cups. I feel like you want to see it start to show up, produce one shuffle happiness. You want to see this build. And the message is don't focus on what hasn't shown up. Don't focus on what you've already dealt with. Focus on where you are today and look forward to tomorrow. I don't really say stuff like that, but I feel like that's what your investments you got to work towards right now. I also feel like the environment around you could be it could be changing, or you could be deciding to make it go after changes, whether it's with great communication, who you communicate with, or who you work with. Okay. Some of you, it's being patient with the strategies of love or getting balanced with love as well. Not letting it mentally or emotionally be a distraction. And I feel like it has been, and you've got truth and clarity that the best thing to do is to take just to be more accepted about knowing it can show up. Love. Some of you may feel like it's at a distance, or it's just not showing up is what it's telling me. Something about just focus on what can happen, not what did happen. Somebody needs to focus on what can happen, not what did happen. Like the woe me energy, don't focus on that. That won't get you anywhere. Focus on the things that can show up and you can manifest. The card that fell on the ground is the manifest. I feel like you're the only other card that wanted to come flying out as I'm trying to put all the cards back. I feel like you need to focus on that right now. I feel like that's the smart way to march. It's the right judgment outcome. Probably going to bring in a lot of balance. Could even bring in happiness. All right. Okay. I'm not even sure if I gave you both cards, but we're going to check. I can't remember. Let me see. Hopefully I picked something up. I didn't pick up a lot of your cards. Did I do both decks for Virgo? Did I do both decks? Let's see who's paying attention. Did I do both tarot decks? I don't even remember. Which is good because it's not going to... The less I remember, the better. No. No. I'm going to get no, yes, no, yeah, no. We'll see. Let me see. Just one. Thank you. Good. Appreciate that. So, some of you are leaving things behind you or working towards that. I feel like self-sacrificing energy, but also keep the motive happy. I feel like that's it. Some of you are trying to keep the motive happy or need to discover that it can show up. Positive thoughts always win. Positive thoughts always win. Somebody, I'm going to say that too. Positive thoughts, positive thinking always wins. Now, you can't be positive about everything in life, but you can go after it with a positive outcome or train your mind to be more positive than negative. And if you do that, I feel like you get it's going to help. We're going to clarify why I feel that way for Virgo in a second. Somebody needs to have faith. Shuffle it. Maybe it's a career setting. Somebody could be wondering if they made the right decision in a career as well. Did I make the right move? Is it going to produce balance? But I also feel like I get this energy like there's a Virgo that's just sick of love not showing up or it not being there, but also worrying about career. You do both, it says. The reading tells me you do both. Let's keep going. What are you going to discover? Two of Wands. Just this one. I can see your card. Clarify these two. I don't know what it's saying yet. Focus on the things you can that can still be. Try to stay very optimistic at this time, Virgo. I feel like that is your message. I feel like these are the necessities or the risks, the right investments. I also get some of you may feel like you've been sheltered or staying in a lot, whatever that's about. That's from the top row and this bottom row. Some of you may be feeling like you're keeping yourself away from the crowd, whatever that's about. This is outside of career. Whether it was a health situation that set you back or you were just doing it emotionally, not really wanting to feel like you're stuck in a rut. Some of you, it's like I just get this energy. It's like I know I just want to put down the nonsense or the ugly, whatever that's about. The nonsense or the ugly's got to go. You've been very back and forth. You stress about it a lot, is what the tarot read tells me. Also, finances, being balanced and being patient, with trusting what the outcome's gonna be. So how do you judgments, outcomes? I feel like you wonder about judgments and outcomes, career and love. It's all about career and love. It's don't focus on the burdens right now. Somebody has separation anxiety. I'm feeling like I don't get anxiety very easily, but I feel separation anxiety. Don't forget about what you've dealt with or where you've been. The Magician is reversed. Things happen just to teach us something sometimes. Hold on. Something else. Some of you, the message is if you might have dealt with somebody or tolerated a situation that didn't work out, don't let it get the best of you. You're not supposed to be stuck there. The Page of Swords and the Love is reversed. I feel like it's more or less look at the cup, envision the cup you want to have, and don't get stuck on anything that didn't work out. Don't stress over it. The judgment's already behind you. Whether it's financial, health, or love. A lot of you are trying to stay humble and not stress about it too. Yeah, move on energy and continue to move on and build. Structure the empire you want to see show up. And don't tell yourself otherwise. The right emotional investment can be out there. It just may take a little bit of time. And you may have to just keep the mental clarity clear-minded. Something about stay clear-minded. Thank you for the super chat. Okay. Somebody's really missing the excitement of what happens behind closed doors, Ace of Wands reversed, or the lack of it showing up. Or if you're a single or you've been single a while, you're wanting to see that change. That's all about change. Show me something about this change. Virgo. And don't let your thoughts get the best of you. Do not let your thoughts get the best of you, Virgo. Do not let that happen right now. Stay grounded, humble. Keep those emotions high. Don't worry about the victories or what's already been dealt with. This stress is not supposed to be something you work towards or face. I feel like stability is more important, and the things that have yet to show up in your life. I feel like it's a matter of trusting it and not obsessing about things that might have treated you wrong or unfairly. Don't even give it time. You need to just control that faith. Something about hold on. I say that and Temperance shows up. Hold on. Just keep fighting for the celebrations. Believe in them. Something about you For me to get the Hermit, your card, faith, somebody needs to believe that the victory can show up. Not about what has already happened or collapsed. Don't stress. I keep getting, every time I get a card, like, don't be stubborn about it. Don't stress about it. Release it. It's not worth the battle. And you're supposed to run away from that feeling. Okay, that's what I've got for Virgo. We're going to do Leo in a second. Leo in a minute. Welcome in, and please remember to hit the like button. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your energy out there. Oh, by the way, I probably should have said it on the bottom, and I waited way too long to say it. Later tonight, I think I'm going to go live for members and answer questions via tarot, via psychically, however I feel like doing it. Honestly. Whatever feels right at the time. I didn't bring anything down here to wipe that. And it's sweating. Here we go, Leo. Oh, Leo. Leo, what's going on? You're making me want to smoke a cigarette. No, I just want one. I just want one. Leo! Damn you, Scuba Steve. Here we go. What's the energy? Timeless message for Leo. You have double. Could be awaiting things to shift or change. Three of one's energy, both bottom over there, bottom over here, one shuffle in reverse, whatever that's about. Wanting to see things show up correctly. Some of you are, be patient. Some of you, the message I might be missing is you may need to be patient for the things you want to see show up or manifest. The other card in reverse was the High Priestess. Here we go. Leo. I do feel like that past card's coming out, but we'll see. Leo. Somebody wants your attention. That's what this is telling me. Somebody wants your attention. Somebody's not sure if you are the right investment. What the There's the past card. Somebody there you are. Somebody you already dealt with. You already dealt with this in the past. Somebody may have made you either feel this way, or you could be not wanting to focus on the things that would make you feel chaotic, whether it was in love or whether it was just something that needed to be not approached. You know, I almost feel like the gamble with the situation. Clarify those 5. So you have this, there could have been a situation that you that you dealt with. But at the same, so you're focusing on career. Some of you, Knight of Pentacles, stability upright. You're focusing on career. You're not really wanting things to get to you at this time. I feel like you're trying to work your best towards that. You could be holding back with communication, or somebody around you is. It looks like, honestly, the way the tarot came out, it's somebody around you. I feel like you're not really wanting to focus on things. I just get things that slow you down energy. You're not really wanting to focus on that. A lot of you could be trying to stay very productive, add to a workload, create more work, or start somewhere brand new with work. If the past hasn't excited you, and like something about with you here, if you weren't happy in the past or it didn't excite you, I don't feel like you're really letting it get to you and you had no choice but to make this decision. 10 of Cups with Death. Kind of release it and give it back. Set it free. Cast it away. Cast it out. Let it be what it is. Take the risk. Move on. Some of you are emotionally looking for what's the right direction to work with or go after. You're not also wanting to deal with interruptions right now, whether it's in love, passion, or discovering what to work with or what to go towards within changes of celebrations. Clarify something for Leo. And I feel like you can trust this. I also feel like you're going to really focus on money and career. Some of you, it's career, money, health, and wisdom. I think this is what you're going to do for a while. I think you're going to sit back and play that game. If you don't feel like you can trust it, I don't think you give a damn. I feel like Leo's like, nah, it's all right if it comes to an ending. Go to the bottom. Lack of communication. If it's left behind, you rush in a different direction. I feel like if you have to cut something out, I don't feel like you let it rent any space in your mind right now. I don't think that you're going to let the things you've dealt with really emotionally destruct you or stress you out. I feel like you're going to say no to that. I feel like you're like, no, emotionally, I feel like you're cutting it free. Knight of Rods, trucking on. I just get this energy. You're not worried maybe about love or lies or where to build emotionally and what to manifest towards. This is what I see for Leo. I feel like a lot of you have had these feelings or also have been trying to figure out what's going to work, what's not going to work, and not lying to yourself about situations around you. Why is endings here? Some of you are secretly getting aware of what's going to be emotionally receptive or if it's worth the right thing to invest in. Invest card. I just feel like that's what you're doing or you're going to see. Let's go to the other tarot deck. Let's see what we get for you, Leo, in a second. I wonder what that was about and what we're going to get next. Leo. Oh my God, there you are. Something about your I just get this calm, cool, and content energy. If you're not working with something or something's not working with you, I don't feel like it's going to I just don't feel like it disrupts you. I'm going to shuffle them. See what happens. Some of you, it's a love situation. And what else is it? Love or communication. I don't feel like things are going to really rattle you right now. I just don't get that on you. Leo, timeless. Leo, what's the message? Here we go. What's the message for Leo? That was quick. Some of you may have an offer come in, a love offer. You may invest in the things you've learned from the past. What is going on? I don't feel like you want to be struck. I don't think anything can get to you right now, mentally. Every time I look at you mentally, Leo's like, nope, nope, nope. I think if you stress about anything, it's home, family. Versus, I don't feel like it's love as much as home and family. I feel like if it's not showing up, Queen of Wands is your energy emotionally. I don't feel like you're bothered by it. Clarify the Page of Swords. You could get new communication. Ace of Swords, Page of Swords. what are you saying? This one. Some of you are going to be careful with what you invest in emotionally is what it's telling me. Because of the past, I feel like you're going to really be careful with how you communicate or what you should go towards or allow towards you. Some of you could have communication with people and it's like in and out, very in and out communication. The wheel, Ace of Swords, death. It's way out of balance. I got balance, upright, and reversed. It's like it starts to pick up just to stop. Like it's there 1 minute, it's gone the next. I don't whatever. So what it's showing up. I don't feel you very like attached to this. King of Wands. Clarify it. That was fast. Clarify the 3 and the Strength card upright. I think you're really trusting yourself right now, and you're mentally aware of that. A lot of Leos, you may be mentally aware of you're trusting yourself, or if it's like worth going towards. Some of you are trying to figure that out, or some of you already have the answer. I feel like there's things that are going to show up with the Star card, the 3 of Swords, where if it gets in the way of your strength and manifestation power, you may not play with it. I feel like at points you may want to, but you may not take the risk. A lot of you are going to be very, I get like focused on career and family right now. Career, family, health for Leo. Anything else you may leave behind or not really give much focus to for a while, Leo. You may have the option for love. Clarify the option for love. Show me something for Leo. Clarify the 4. Clarify the 4 for Leo. In love. What's here for Leo? Last card for Leo. Okay, so some Leos, you could have communication that shows up on and off, back and forth kind of energy is what it's showing me. I don't feel like you're really wanting to see something get in the way of your career or the power of change right now. You're not really going to invest in that. Emotionally, if it came towards you, you would think about building towards it. You may lack the patience to go towards it, or you may feel like it's just too much and not emotionally invest in it, build it up. You may look at it, but I feel like you start investing more in like your own situations, Leo. I was gonna stop your own moves, and emotionally, I don't think you're gonna let anything get in the way or play with you. What's done is done. Make sure some of you are gonna. Some of you are gonna change a position or a career. Or work and investing to do so. Do something. Some of you, I get this energy like you're focusing on how to bring in more stability, but it feels career or health related more than love. I don't get love on your energy like that much. I feel like you'll have the option soon. Some of you are going to have that option, but it seems like it's cold and dry, like very like it sprinkles on you, then it's gone, or you sprinkle at it, then it's gone. Like it's just very uncommitted. That's what I see for Leo. You could also have, oh, I get it. So some of you could also have secret admirers. That's what it's saying. All right, let's keep going. Let's go to, I almost said the wrong sign. Cancer in a minute. Cancel signs. I'm out of that stuff. I ran out of that a while ago. I'll dry it off with my sweater so it doesn't get on my tarot decks wet. Okay. Cancer. Here we go. Welcome in, everyone. Hello, Jill. Hello, Jack. Hello, Lioness. Welcome. Welcome in. Cancer. What is the timeless message for the zodiac sign of Cancer? Before I even start, I just have an energy of health and career. And health and career, overcoming what you've dealt with in the past. Okay. Some of you are looking to manifest a beautiful reality. Clarify that. Whether it's something that excites you in love or an offer. This one hit first. Some of you are just waiting and not wanting to get stuck in the things that you've already dealt with. I feel like some of you are learning to trust the transition of change and rock with it. I get like I need to rock with it energy or go towards that for balance right now. Show me something else for Cancer. I don't feel like things that may have ended are bothering you right now. They're not judgments. You're anything that's bothered you, you're trying to get the best in front of or stay in front of is what it's telling me. Not let it get the best of you. Could also be very focused on career. I'm going to tell you career and loving yourself. Career, loving yourself, maybe even investing in your health. Maybe your wardrobe. For some of you, it could be your wardrobe. I don't ever get that on the King of Pentacles, but to have the King and Queen together, I feel like your clothing. Huh. Some of you might have gotten communication that started building with somebody that you work with that's a little younger, whatever that's all about. Why is that upright? Why is the Death card upright? Some of you may have found out, or you will find out, they're not the right investment when it comes to love. So if you just started talking to somebody brand new, they're not the scratch ticket winner. As I'm going to tell you, they're not the scratch ticket winner. You may just focus on your goals. The magician's out. It really wanted to show up. I feel like you focus on your goals and your stability at this time. I feel like you may overlook a situation or not see that it's not the healthiest situation for you. It just may not be the correct judgment, or you may even just recognize that the person has a liking to you, but you're not really attached to them. Right. All right, here we go. Here we go. I'm done. I'm over this reading. Like, I don't get it. I don't want to get it. This is what it's telling me. Maybe this is what's going on. Don't let it rent any space in your head. Just trust the decisions you've got to make. Oh, my God. I feel like you have the truth and clarity, and you'll know what to go towards or let go of. A lot of you will know. A lot of you have already dealt this situation. Very current. I feel very like this lasts within 6 months. Has to be within 6 months. Something about this one's not the. I'm going to tell you what I'm feeling like psychically, psychic medium stuff. I'm going to say it. This one's not the one. You might have dealt with something that you were starting to entertain. It is not the one. Might have had a little bit of passion. I have to say what I'm feeling. It's not the one. There was communication. It might have dropped off or came to a closure, or emotionally they felt like you weren't really invested in them or working with them. They could also still be hurt, striving for balance, secretly wanting to celebrate, build towards celebrations, happiness, passion, but they're not ready to move or strong enough to take the action yet or have the clarity. And I do feel like you're older than them and they want you to approach them or come after them, whatever that's about. Somebody's still fighting their emotions of the past. The sun, the past is in reverse. Trying to get balance on what to fight for, emotionally open towards, or work with. The Knight of Rods is reversed. Be patient with what to build with. And somebody could be looking at you like wondering if they should be patient with you, or you could feel the same way about them. Something like that for the zodiac sign of Cancer so far. Somebody may have lost their patience with somebody as well. I don't know what that's about, but that's what I'm getting. I don't feel like you're letting it be a deterrent. I don't get that you're doing that. I really don't. Okay, let's keep going. I want to figure that out, but then I don't want to retain it because I'd rather not retain it. And I feel like you're kind of in the same energy. Like, no, I got to just keep trucking and doing me. I'm going to keep trucking and doing me. That's what I'm seeing on Cancer. Let's keep going. You're not wanting anything to dampen your emotional happiness or being content with the structural changes. I feel like you've dealt with too many residuals, Cancer, and now you're wanting to see shit change. I have to tell you what I'm seeing and feeling. Here we go. Let's go. Cancer. Give me something else, a timeless message. Cancer. What do you got? Some of you are back and forth if you'll give love a shot. What? Very back and forth. Knight of Wands, Eight of Cups. I want to play with it. I want to walk away from it. Empress. Don't want to stress. It's in reverse. Don't want to stress on it, or it may not feel like the right, corn on the cob. Just corn in that picture. Justice. Upright. Some of you aren't sure if it's the right way to go. Basically not wanting it to be like a broken record. Trying to have faith, accept endings for what they are. Also not wanting to feel any challenges mentally. Really trusting yourself right now. I feel like you're really trusting yourself or what you're going to commit to towards love or how you'll let it approach you. What is it? I just get you don't want to be stressed out right now. Or some of you, if you were stressed out, this could be coming to a completion with finances. Finances. Clarify something else for Cancer. Or the lack of a relationship building, an empire of you and a person, a power couple growing. I feel like you're not going to worry about that. I think you did at one time. I don't feel like, go to the bottom. I don't feel like you're doing that. The Death card and the Sun card, you're not letting it get in the way of your happiness. And I feel like that's your message. I feel like I can't avoid what it's saying. Show me something else. You've already made the decision. You don't want to be stuck. Five of Wands. If it's not fighting for you, you're going to fight for your victories. This is what it's showing me for the zodiac sign of Cancer. Some of you had to stick strong to what you can trust within inside of yourself. Anything else, Cancer? Some of you are accepting that secretly, if I have to trust myself and move on and not let it rent any space in my head or emotionally let it get to me, that's the judgment you've been working towards or getting stronger to do with inside of yourself. Knowing what you have, a letting go energy, letting go of things that you've already been served or dealt with, not really wanting to focus on that. And this is beside judgment. Ace of judgment, Ace of Swords, kind of knowing the direction you want to head in or work towards. Some of you, it was something emotionally you wanted to, some of you might have wanted to see something, an outcome go a different way. It didn't. Around the home or in the investment, maybe a child or somebody feels that way around. Somebody stresses about it, thinks about it. Emotionally trying to let it go and focus on career or changes and excitement. And a lot of career health, or the way they dress or look. Somebody's awaiting communication as well, or wanting it. That's what I see for Cancer. Because I got the Page of Wands upright and the Eight of Wands reversed. Wanting communication, not getting it from the past. What is that? It's almost like you don't want any speed bumps towards the direction you move towards. I get like this speed bump energy. Whether it's in love or a love situation, or the communication. Stubborn. I feel like either you're being stubborn with somebody or somebody's being stubborn with you. It's wicked stubborn at the end. That's what I got for Cancer. Too stubborn. All right, let's keep going. Let's go. Gemini. Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? Oh, look at you. First card. Money, money, money. What's the message for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. What do we got for you? Show me something for Gemini, timeless. Money, judgments, manifestations, stability. The right outcome. Looking for the right outcome with stability, money, and judgments. You need to trust something right now too, Gemini. And it has to do with the foundation of stability. I feel like the course of direction. Bottom of the deck, judgment. And it has to do with your stability. Judgment really wants to show up. Some of you are going to have to accept change. Whether it's a relationship change or an investment with inside of something you invest in. I get like investment energy / change around home. I feel like you feel like something's not fighting. I get something may feel like it's fighting against you or not playing that well with communication towards you. Some of you know that emotionally. You could be focusing on your happiness and trying to let go of anything that gets in the way. Some of you are discovering emotionally if something gets in the way of your happiness that you can't give it any attention or time right now. This is what it's telling me, Gemini. Well, that's the message that you're supposed to be working towards manifestations. Could be a liar. Watch out for somebody lying to you. Air energy. Could have a lion ass air energy. Ugh. That all they care about is money. They may only obsess about themselves or money. Shit. Let's go. The message here, it could be a man that needs to be cut, that you may feel like you need to get away from or cut away from. The Emperor, I feel like you want to move away from it, or you just don't. Something about I don't trust this energy, or I don't know if I have the patience for a situation. Clarify that. I feel like it's been stressing you out. I feel like it's been stressing you out, whether it's a love situation. It's something you care about. I can tell you it's something emotionally that you're attached to. And it's either love or career for you, where you're going to have some decisive decisions to make. I don't think you trust it. Every time I look at the trust of a situation, it's like you want to move forward, but you know it may need to end or it may not be worth the effort. What? You're just like, no, I'm not doing this shit again kind of energy. Emotionally, I feel like you don't want to feel stuck either. Why do you want that? I just feel very lack of trust energy. Somebody's not wanting to trust a situation, or they're feeling they need the outcome is I'm going to end up moving on. Somebody may be holding on or feeling like, Gemini, don't feel worried about making a decision. Something about don't feel worried about making a decision. Some of you could have that stress factor, whether it's a stress factor or there could be somebody around you you're stressing about, or a health situation. If it's not health or career, I feel like it's leaving something behind you. I do feel an emotional attachment that you may move away from, or it's something you invested in that you start all over again somewhere else. Whether this is, I get love, career all over you. Hold on. Show me something else. I really feel like you want balance, and I don't think you're unaware of it. And emotionally, I feel like you've been hoping it would show up or fight for you. Show me. Show me. What do you got? Okay, they flipped. You got to go here first. You're trying not to be conflicted with your thoughts too, it says. So it's like you're passionate about something, but emotionally you might feel like it's stressing you out too much, or not the right committed energy to work with. Back and forth, feeling kind of stuck to it. Kind of like I get like standoff energy on you. Very standoff energy. Give you every card we're going to move. Look at this. 5 of Wands. You may feel like something you're fighting for lacks respect towards you or balance as well. It doesn't feel like it's like a gang of people. It feels like it's 1 or 2. I got 1 or 2. 3 maybe for some, but it feels like 1 or 2. Put them all back. Let's go. Gemini. Gemini's wanting to know that what's gonna bring in balance, the secrets of what will balance out, or wanting to know the future. I get you're wanting to know the outcome right now. That's what the card just showed me. Let's go. You're holding. You're hating the delay. Something about I can't stand a delay, or the lack of knowing if something's gonna work out, or if it's the right thing to work towards. Clarify anything, Gemini. That was this way. This is strange. I don't know why I feel the need to say it this way, but I feel like the moves you're supposed to make is remember the things you've been through. Don't remember them to make them upset you. This is like not getting communication or blocks. Remember the things that may have stressed you out or upset you, dear Gemini. I feel the need to say that the judgments that you had to rely on in the past might help you with what you're trying to do towards the future to get balance. Also may make you feel a little bit relieved and like you're not feeling the combative energy around you emotionally. Because you start with the Devil and the 6 of Cups with the Fool to the 4 of Wands and the 8 of Wands. So there's some kind of celebration here that you don't want to stress about, whether it's a love situation. There's a lot of love, health, and career. Energy is what I'm feeling on you. Clarify those two. I'm going to give them to you. They didn't want to go back in. Some of you might have been in a relationship where a man stressed you out for too long. And you know that. This just tells me you're aware of that. Some of you are some of you feel like the outcome isn't showing up that you want to build towards, and it might have to be removed, or you might have to be the one to dispose of it or make the changes. Something else for Gemini. It's something about foundations. It's either home life or work setting that feels very back and forth. Others of you could also be focused on your health as well. I get like very prominent health energy. Paying attention to that. I think if you're wondering about a health situation, you might get good news too for some of you, whatever that's about. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing so far. Let's keep going. Gemini, anything else, Jimmy? Got it. So it's telling me you're not trying to stress about home or career right now. You also may feel like there's somebody around you can't trust, whether it's home or career. Some of you have a liar in your midst. Somebody's lying. Or somebody's I just don't feel like you can trust that person. I just want to say something too. I feel like they act like you can, that's not the outcome, and it might make you feel like you need to move on. Page of Coins in the world. Give me something else for Gemini. What's here for Gemini? Timeless. Gemini. Some of you got to have strong faith in what you decide. Up the ante. Something about up the ante on a decision. Give me some clarification for Gemini on that, please. If you just tell me something about that. You may feel emotionally overlooked, and that may be why you want change. You may lose excitement with something, and it could be around career. A career could feel like it's falling apart, or just isn't showing up correctly, or the right judgment, or going to show up with the right balance. You could also be looking for something new. Some of you, it's looking for something new, or focusing more on career than love and marching at that right now. Paying attention to career over love. There's a trustworthy, whether it's a home thing or a career thing, there's an untrustworthy energy that it tells me you're aware of. That you're not supposed to really let it get in the way. This wants to come out. There's combative energy around you. I don't find it to be, don't overlook it. Trust that you're aware of it. I feel like you see through it. And I feel like what you're supposed to do right now is manifest yourself where you want to see yourself more than anything. Don't let anybody mess with your thoughts or your emotions at this time, Gemini. You. Don't let anybody do that. I feel like you got to cut free and dry of that and focus on the things that can cause balance for your life. Things that can build and make you happy. And I feel like that's the right wisdom and outcome for you right now, Gemini. That will lead you to what? A lot of victory and success. Secretly, you may have the power to know, and you just got to remind yourself mentally not to let anything keep you stuck, whether it's communication or whether somebody's emotionally, needs to be left behind or something needs to be put behind. There's something around you where I feel like it's not the right outcome or judgment, or emotionally it's going to become behind you eventually. Could be a toxic environment that you don't want to stress about, or you just feel like it's going to stay that way. That's what I've got. I don't know. Here we go. Oh my God. Stress. I think you're working towards what to do, whether to stick around or leave. Do I make this work? Do I do something else? I feel like you're losing your passion for it. Or it feels like a loss in direction. I also get it limits your emotionally. You feel like I feel like your emotions are sick of it. You're sick of it, sick of it, sick of it. you just want it to be behind you. Something about it needs to be behind me. Go to the bottom. Or I'm going to walk away from it because it's causing too much stress or anxiety. I'm tired of playing with it, stressing me out, and I want to move away from it. The 3 of Wands upright. That's what I've got for Gemini. All right. Taurus in a second. Before we do Taurus, Gemini, this card fell out while I'm trying to put him back. Some of you are trying to admire the faith in change, and never forget the ability within inside of yourself. If something comes to an ending, it's just to give you the clarity to make the right decision or go after the passion that's going to make you feel the correct balance. You know, endings can become beautiful new beginnings, and I feel like a Gemini needs to hear that. Here we go. Now Taurus. Taurus. In a minute, I'm going to drink some Red Bull. What do we have for the zodiac sign? Taurus. Taurus. What time have we got? 6:30. I've been on here for what, 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. Thanks for being here, and thanks for hitting the like button. Taurus energy, please. Timeless. Whether it's past, current, or future energy for Taurus. You may just be wanting obstacles or balance to show up with past situations. I get some of you have been tired or are sick of the up and the back and forth energy. I can't. It's driving me nuts sitting here thinking about it. And maybe making you feel drawn, like worn out. I get worn out, run down, not as productive. Some of you are just trying not to attach yourself to anything that feels like it's going to mentally drain you right now. Feel like you're not trying to pay it any mind or have the stress of the burdens of it. Also could be very focused on career and children. Career and children right now. And not wanting to communicate anything harshly. Wanting to see something prosper or move in the right direction is how it starts. And knowing that's what you want. Ace of Swords. Some of you may feel like the energy around you, it just hasn't been happening. Taurus, I feel like you know. I feel like you know it. May feel like something's not fighting or playing fair. Or emotionally ending a hard situation. Give them all. Start with these. You might feel like somebody's throwing in the towel. You have this, somebody's throwing in the towel, or they're trying to do their best, but they're not doing it hard enough. I feel like it feels like it's a younger energy around you. So whether it's a career thing, a family thing, it looks like there's a younger energy around you. You feel like they're not putting in enough effort or balance to a situation. You could feel like they need to learn how to fight for themselves. You could have been trying to help them manifest this or show them that they can do it. I also feel like at times they may try to that's something about getting in the way. No, they get in their own way. That's what the cards are saying. The Emperor reversed, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of... It's like they try to open up, but then they close themselves down. What the hell? Somebody tries to open up and then close themselves down. I don't feel like this is how you were viewed in a relationship. I feel like somebody around you was struggling with this, or is or was. Somebody struggling with their happiness and trusting it, emotionally opening up or being receptive to the correct decision, discernment, direction. Knowing how to build that situation up from the past. I feel like they know they have to do this. Clarify the 6 in reverse. They know that that's the direction they're supposed to learn or go towards, but they're struggling to get out of that, to get the balance with it. You know, somebody around you could be fighting for self-love. And some of you, this has been an ongoing scheme of events for a long ass time, 2 years or longer. And I feel like you're really, I feel like you feel like you've done what you had to do, but you're also focused on the stability of a situation. You also may not want to be lied to. I get lying energy on that. I never get lying energy on that. Or they may have tried to get the best of you. Some of you, it's tell you what you wanted to hear. There's the lying card, and I feel like you've seen through it. I feel like you've seen through it. You might have been passionate about the situation, but I feel like you've seen through it. And I think you know somebody's struggling to accept something. Struggling to make changes or move towards changes. They want them, or they it's almost like they say they want them, but they don't do enough. 8, star, the world. Now I feel like I'm going into your energy. I feel like you were trying to help a situation, but it felt like it wasn't helping itself. Or some of you, they hide this. I have secret energy. Like I can't. All I can tell you is I feel it's like they try to hide it, or pretend like it's not there. It's there. You may have just dealt with somebody that's been unhappy for a while, and no matter what they tell you, they could tell you, "Oh, I'm so happy, everything's so great," and they're lying to you. It's what I'm getting. Some of you, it could be something they've dealt with in the past. Others of you, it could just be they're in relationships. They haven't been with somebody in a long time, and they don't like being alone. Whatever. That's what I got. Here we go. Here we go. Taurus. In a minute. Taurus. Wow, I'm going to be up until like 2 o'clock in the morning. Here we go. Taurus. Very, very focused on saving money or establishing more money. 2 money cards. Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles are the 2 cards. There's the Knight of Coins. That's you. That's your energy. I feel like you're trying to either save money or not have to worry about money. Some of you also are hoping you hear the right communication or waiting to hear the arrival of the right communication, getting the right communication or forward movement with something. What is this? Some of you could be encountering new people, a new environment. I get like environment with the birds. Could be by there's water. Hold on. Some of you clarify that. What are you trying to tell me? Some of you could be leaving an old love situation behind you to start a brand new one, or wondering if that's what you want to move towards. Holy hell. Some of you are going to do it. That's what it tells me. Some of you are doing that. Some of you are going to do it. Either somebody has your interest or you may have their interest, and somebody's at like the disposal of, do I make a decision? Do I communicate with it? Do I go towards it? I also get this weird, do I have time for it energy on you without the tarot. Chariot, King of Swords, and the Emperor. Some of you could be wondering if the next person's the right investment or if it's the right time for you to work with it. And I feel like you or them are going to be, somebody needs to make a decision soon, is what that says. Somebody could be emotionally turned on by the change or the equation of it. but they don't want it to get in the way of stability. I get something about stability or be a hurdle that they end up having to walk away from. I'm done. That, like, no, in other words, there's somebody new that could come around your energy, and it's like, do I give it time, or does it come in for a minute and then is it gone after the fact? Let it jump. Somebody's just undecisive on the judgment, or if they're gonna give in to something. They may be tempted. I feel like somebody's tempted. I got tempted energy on you. I get this hard try. Somebody's having a hard time emotionally trying to resist. Somebody wants to have fun in a situation, but is also focused on what they've learned in the past. And somebody may know they may not need to fight in a direction that they're looking at. Someone's trying to be patient with themselves, also their stability or their health. Or worried about somebody else's while focused on stability and the balance of it all around them. This just makes me feel like all around them. Also not wanting to feel played. That's what I got. Whoa. Whoa. Whew. Some of you don't want to be played with whether it's a person in love or career, the right or wrong moves or investments. And I feel like some of you are waiting to hear something. Okay. That's what I got. All right. Here we go. I forgot again. Did I do both decks? Did I do both decks before I switch? I'm not even sure. I think I did. I'm way behind. My phone says I'm a Gemini. I don't even know. Did I do both? Just let me know. I think I did for Taurus, but I don't remember. I just look at what I see and move. Here we go. I think I did. I think I got that one right. We're going to go right to Aries. Feels long. It feels like that was long enough. Here we go. Aries. Timeless message for Aries. Keep showing the death card. I'm feeling suspended. Suspended energy. Some of you don't want to have the wrong. Okay. Some of you are trying to be very cautious with your thoughts and your feelings. I'm over it. To your thoughts, your feelings, or the actions towards what you're going to work with or build with. Some of you, there may be somebody around you, whether it's an air sign, fire sign, that you're not going to deal with or stress about a situation. Some of you are really trying to seek value in your thoughts, or you need to seek more rest. Rest. I also get you've made a decision where you don't want to stress about feeling a certain way around investments, whatever that's. Here we go. You put it behind you. At one point, you may have wanted to build towards it. At this point, I feel like you're not worried about the celebration or feeling bound to it. At sometimes emotionally, you may feel this or want a victory in that direction. But then again, it's like, well, where's the emotions or where's the communication? A lot of you may go back to what you've already seen happen, and that kind of helps you slow the roll on a love situation as well. Aries, let's keep going. Some of you may get communication, or somebody may fancy the communication with you, or get real flirty with you as well, Aries. Show me why that's there. So somebody, if that happens, if you feel like it doesn't appreciate you emotionally, you'll leave it behind you. And why I laughed is because I'm staring at this, and the bottom of the deck is this. It'll start just to stop, or I feel like that's kind of the motive in what you've dealt with for a while, and you don't want to be stuck on that scenario. I like when they flip like that. Striving for balance, stability, making the right emotional situation show up, and knowing that for yourself. I feel like you're fighting for what you're passionate about, but also the direction you want to chase passion towards. I feel like you've learned a lot. I'm going to tell, I just get the word a lot on that card. And you're not really wanting to stress about the things you've already figured out. You're just wanting to stay, I feel like you're, Aries, I get this, I want to stay abundant energy, but I acknowledge love situations. I have truth and clarity about my emotions, but I have to be practical and careful about my stability and what I've already encountered or dealt with, something like that. Hold on. Some of you may not reconcile a situation with an air water sign, by the way. I feel like it's over. Air water sign, that came flying out after I said that. I feel like that chapter is done with. Finito, gone. See you later. Goodbye. You might have felt like they were. I'm going to tell you. You might have felt like they didn't know what. You may feel like they were very insecure. I'm going to say insecure, or they didn't know what they wanted, or they just lacked balance. Balance and direction, forward movement. Somebody you dealt with. I don't think you had the patience for the shit. I don't think you had the patience for it. You also may have felt like they weren't telling you everything. Some of you may have felt like they weren't telling you everything, and you've started to focus on what's good for you, or going after things that are going to, align with you. I get alignment energy there for you. I'm not focusing on anything that's going to feel like burdensome, and going after happiness and aiming to manifest that and wanting to take those risks, becoming strong enough to know that's the best thing to do. Career outcome looks good. If you've been struggling with career or love, it looks like career is going to be a little bit faster than a love situation for the zodiac sign of Aries. Let's go to the other deck. Career comes up before love. So if you're coming here like, I just want to know about love, well, you're going to have to sit your ass in the back, because I just told you you're going to have to wait. Unfortunately. Here we go. Let's go. Aries. Career first. And I'm not going to change that. I feel that too correct. Too internal. Here we go. Shit. Some of you, that's what you focus on a lot, is career. Others of you could have family showing up or coming around. I feel like family's going to show up or come around or try to work with you or be around you soon. Give me something else. Some of you are really wanting to focus on stability more than a relationship. I feel just the word relationship, stability. You definitely could have had in and out communication. And I feel like Aries discovered, something, I want to move away from this energy and I need to trust that decision. You have moving energy. So someone could be either family's moving towards you, or you're moving away from an energy that you feel was just not the best energy. I feel like you dealt with somebody that was confused. I get like something with I feel like when it came to a celebration, the judgment reversed, I get confused energy. Maybe it was a water sign, air sign, earth sign. I don't know. Somebody was confused. Definitely feels like air, water, earth. Got to tell you the truth. And I feel like you didn't want to deal with the toxic bullshit. You said goodbye to that. Maybe a Pisces. Maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. That's what I'm seeing. I feel like you've put this behind you and made that decision to move on. Holy hell. I think that's what you're doing. You may feel like somebody around you was trying to show you a side of them, but they were putting on a mask, a front, and I think Aries was aware of it. I feel like they tried to dupe you and they couldn't do this. They were trying to play with you or message you. Definitely could have been an air, earth. I'm going to say it, air, earth, or water sign. And I feel like you just said, you know what? I got to move on. This is not very emotionally the correct judgment or foundation to deal with in a situation. This person's got too many things they got to balance out or stress about. And I don't think you wanted to deal with the chaos or the nonsense of it. And I feel like you also felt like they were hiding or lying about either how they feel or what they've dealt with, or taking the initiative to get balance inside of themselves, go through the challenges and changes in life. And I feel like that's what a lot of Aries may have faced emotionally, seeing somebody was unhappy or very, very back and forth. Somebody was in a harder position than you were, and I feel like internally you were aware of it. You might have dealt with somebody that got cut out. Ace of Swords reversed. Libra reversed. Definitely could have been an air sign. Doesn't have to be. Air sign. There's a lot of air here. The communication was just too rickety. So rickety. And I think emotionally, when it came to building towards it, you looked at it and it just didn't feel right. They were really attracted to you is what it's telling me. You may have had to ignore it and mentally and emotionally accept it for what it is. You may have dealt with somebody that feels kind of weird or off, lacks the ability to, I just get something, they lack the ability to be genuine. Somebody needs to be genuine and they weren't in your energy. What the hell? So you may have had no choice but to make a decision and cut it off, move on from it. And I feel like you had to do this, put it behind you, realize this person's got more stuff to work on. And I think you discovered it as you dealt with them or were trying to work with them. They could be a little bit younger than you too. I'm over this one. That's what I got for Aries, or you're very close in age. These are my readings. I hope you guys enjoyed them. All right. Please remember to hit that like button. I think Aries was like, you go back in your cage. I'm not dealing with you. And I'm going to tell you, it feels like a earth, air, water sign. I think you've seen through somebody else's lack of direction or forward movement, Aries. I feel like you saw through that and you said no to working with it or moving towards it, or even cut off the communications with this person. They may try to communicate again, the King of Swords, or they like to. Somebody's just on borrowed time. I get borrowed time energy for Aries, whatever that's about. Done. That's what I got. I hope you guys enjoyed these. I'm going to finish my Red Bull, and then I'm going to take my son out to get a toy. I might come out later tonight for members. I think I'm going to try to. Maybe I'm going to try. If not, tomorrow night. Worst case. I'll end up posting it if I don't do it tonight. But I was out here longer than I expected to be. You all have a good rest of the day, a great rest of the week, and I'll see you soon. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and listening. Have a good night. Bye.